Alright guys, in this video I'm going to talk about my new helmet. So we got up early this morning, my wife and I. We're going to go down to New Jersey to a racing shop about 40-50 minutes away from my house and check out some helmets. And but you know what, before we did that, I just had to get out and take a look at this GTS. I love this car. It's so much fun. It's so good in my first autocrossing experience, so I want to just extend that and enjoy that this season. So therefore I want to be safe and have a proper helmet. So let's talk about my new helmet. Alright guys, I'm going to do an unboxing of my brand new helmet. It's a Stilo ST5 GT wide composite helmet. And I'll explain what all that means in just a second. I spent the morning at Stable Energy's race shop, which is just a local shop, and I've never been there before, but those guys are super nice, super knowledgeable, and really helped me out with this purchase. I did not expect to spend this much money on a helmet, to be honest with you, and they did not push me to do it. In fact, it was my wife who said, you know what, this is a 10-year investment, and it's important to get something that's comfortable that will last you 10 years. So my wife is such a huge support in my goals for driving, and she's just super supportive. She knows how much I love driving. What you've been looking at is the actual parking lot for Stable Energies, and it was pretty cool to see these older Porsches and that newer GT4 there. And you can tell that these cars are definitely used for track days. People who work here and shop here really are enthusiasts about track days, and so I felt I was in good hands here. I thoroughly recommend going to a place to try on the helmets, talk with knowledgeable people when making your purchase of a helmet, because they will make sure it fits you properly, and there's nothing like trying on the helmet to get a feel for it yourself. I tried a number of helmets from Bell, wanted to see what the difference was between a Bell helmet that they had. I think they were called, one was called the Bell Touring, and they were very comfortable. But then when I put this on, I could feel the weight different. This one is a lot lighter in weight than the two Bell helmets that I tried on. Now I'm sure higher end Bell helmets get lighter and lighter too, so, but I really like this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this. Here we go, here it is, the Stilo. Look at that, cool, right? All right, so here it is, guys. Here's some features about it. First of all, it's got a wider opening for better sight. Now I wear glasses, so it's probably good for me to have this much wider opening for vision. This also comes with a nice little way of opening this helmet. You just pinch this little rubber tab here, opens right up, and notice how far away the visor opens up. It's not in your sight line, it's not low like this, but some of the other helmets that I tried on that day, it actually opens up very wide. So if you're running it open, you don't have any of the visor in your face. So this helmet has the latest certification. It's a Snell or SA 2015 helmet. So that means I can use it for about the next 10 years. You can get cheaper helmets that are SA 2010s, but anything before that, Porsche Club of America will not honor. They will not allow you to race with an older helmet. Again, this should be a helmet that could last me for 10 years, and therefore I should get a lot of use out of it. Worthwhile investment. It's very, very lightweight. All right, so let's take a look under the hood of this Stilo helmet, shall we? As far as the fit goes, obviously they measured the crown of my head at the widest point, and getting the fit of the crown of your head in here is the most important thing, because that's not adjustable. I believe that Stilo has increments of the size for that. But this part in here is not adjustable, so you got to get the feel of that correct. But around your face, around the cheek area, there's padding here as well that can be customizable just to get the fit exactly right. So for example, this pad right here and here, come in various widths and they're removable. The padding that was in this helmet originally was like 25 millimeters thick, a little thinner than this. So we tried 33 millimeters thick, and that was maybe pressing on my face a little too much, on my cheekbones too much. So we decided on the 30 millimeter size here. So that's a good way to kind of customize the fit so that the helmet isn't moving around on your face, nor should it be. And there's just a proper amount of pressure on your face to keep the helmet totally in place. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but we'll try to show it here. But you can see this kind of oval shaped pad that slots right over your ear, and what you can do in that case is replace this pad with a speaker. So on either side of your head, you can have speakers here so that if you want to and need to communicate with your co-driver, it's totally integrated into the helmet, the audio system. And you don't have to use what they call a lollipop speaker and mic and try to shove that speaker and mic up into your helmet after the fact. You can have the audio built right into the helmet, which is a nice feature and much more comfortable. So maybe that'll be down the road. No, I don't have that right now, but it's nice that you can customize this helmet that way. And when you have the audio hooked up, you know, you just plug the cable right into this slot right here, boom, you're ready to go. And also, you know, you have another slot here on either side for water and that sort of thing. So it's all ready to go for however you want to use the helmet. So there you go, some features under the hood of the Stilo helmet. All right, I'm going to try this on. Now the fit needs to be very tight. So, as it's described to me, first of all, they measure your head. First of all, they measure your head right around through here to make sure they get the widest part to see what size helmet you need. And they want it to be very snug. So I'm going to put this on real quick. And you want to make sure it sits low on your brow. So as you can see, it's snug on my head, and when I move the helmet like this, my whole skin on my face moves. Areas here, the padding here, the Stilos can have customizable widths here to really push in on my face. So in the event of an accident, my head is totally protected. Yep. And there it is. I didn't take the stickers off yet, but as I mentioned, you have this pinch area here. Pinch comes right up. Pretty nice feature. Pretty nice feature. Makes it very easy. Boom. Lightweight. Feels good. Pretty happy with it. So let's get it out on the track and see what this thing is like in real world conditions. Certain tracks only allow closed face helmets. So we figured we would get a closed faced helmet in order to be able to use it on as many tracks as possible. It's very comfortable, very well made, and hopefully I'll get a lot of use out of it. So there it is, the Stilo ST5 wide helmet.